Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys a little pro movement guide. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to move in Brawlhalla, what your movement options are, when to use them, and how to get better at movement in general. You guys really like this guide. I did this like 2 years ago and it's still getting views to this day. So I want to give you a little bit of an updated one, get like my opinion on today's age because it is currently 2021. But yeah, let's get right into this. But before we do, I just want to mention that I've actually started a podcast. Check out the Freelo podcast. We're literally on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Check it out. Link is down below. And also, I've been using my Discord a lot. So if you want to join that, the link is also down below. In that Discord, you can ask me questions if you have any issues or really anything. But without further ado, let's get right into this guide. So with movement, there's actually a lot of movement options in Brawlhalla that you might not know. I don't know exactly what your elo is. This is a very generic video and this is very general. So we're going to start with the basics. So in Brawlhalla, you got movement speed, right? But you also have this mechanic called dash. And dash is like the most important thing for movement, right? Getting familiar with like learning your input and like how to do it consistently is like really important. So if you want to get better at dash, I really recommend you just force yourself to use it in the game. Okay, if you don't use dash, just like spam it, literally use it as much as possible, get as comfortable as you can. It's going to be really weird at first, but just using it a ton will really help. There's also these little things that I like to call hand warmers. So when I'm between stocks, what I used to do is I would dash dance. So I would go like this, right? And I do this between stocks just to get some practice, get a bit more comfortable. When dash was first involved in the game, I just really started using it a lot. So dash dancing is the first thing. So just really learn how to input this. It's really difficult on keyboard, but for controller players, it should seem pretty natural. You dash forward, then you hold backwards for like a second, and then you dash backwards about at the same time. So forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. It's a pretty consistent, you can get it pretty consistent pretty easily. And I would practice this dash dancing until you can go from like one side of the stage to another without like messing up. Like you saw me go from the left to right just dash dancing. So get familiar with dash dancing. And then after that, dash has some really cool things that you can do with it. So there's these things that I like to call dash pivots. And there's also the first thing we're going to go over, dash jumps. So dash jumping is really important. So you dash and then jump. And what this essentially is it's like a short hop. But what it's really good at is it's really useful when aggressing your opponent, right? If your opponent's away, if you're on Lance, Sarah has the most like range and horizontal momentum. So you dash jump Sarah, right? I can hit my opponent from the other side of the stage. Like, look how crazy that is, just with one dash jump. So you guys often will see like pro gameplay and you're like, oh, how are they so quick? It's really just because of dash jumping. And if you really want to get good at dash jumping, it's the same thing with dash. You just really want to spam it in your gameplay. Just get familiar with the input. But a little hand warmer, what I like to do is I'll do this thing called dash jump dancing. So I'll dash jump, fast fall. Okay, and you just got fast fall once you hit the peak of the dash jump. And then you do it in the opposite direction. So dash jump, fast fall, turn around, dash jump, fast fall, turn around, dash jump, fast fall, rinse, repeat. And it will look something like this. This is like a dash jump dance. At least that's what I like to call it. And just get familiar with the input, learn how to input this. I think I can even do it on keyboard. I'm not good on keyboard, but yeah, I can do it on keyboard. So anyone can do it. Really, really important. And just get familiar, learn how to input this. So Brawlhalla also has some more movement options. So as I mentioned previous, there's also fast falling. So some pros, at least Stingray, he'll like jump and then fast fall to like bait. So another hand warmer, what I'd practice is jump, and then once you hit the peak, fast fall. And just get familiar with like how to fast fall properly, right? And what the timing is and whatnot. You can't go too early, but it's like right at like, not the peak, but like, it's like startup and then you can do it. You just can't hold it down the entire time because you're in startup frames. So right after those jump frames, you should be able to just hold down. Get used to this. You can incorporate it in your dash jumps and whatnot. Another cool option, this is like a little movement tech, this is a bit more advanced, is there's this thing called dash dodging. So if you have a spot dodge, but you want to get some momentum out of the spot dodge, what you can do is you could dash and then spot dodge. This is really useful for aggressing. You can dash towards your enemy, like spot dodge, and then like punish, right? Let me move the sounds lower, sorry about that. But yeah, dash, spot dodge. Just get familiar with this input. All of these, like if you want to get better at movement, you just need to learn these inputs and you just need to force yourself to adapt it into your gameplay. And the application of how to use this is different for every weapon. So the more you play, the more you're going to learn how to use these, the more they're just going to become useful. And like with movement guides, it's hard to tell you exactly what to do because people play in very unique ways. So just learning these inputs, finding what works for yourself and forcing yourself to use these, I bet you're gonna find like some option that works for your gameplay and you're just gonna abuse it. So just practice these movement options because it just enables you to learn a lot more things with your weapon. And an example of that is like for Lance, I'll like dash jump so I can Sair, right? Dash jump, fall, Sair. But for a weapon like Axe, this is useful, but not as useful. One thing on Axe which is really useful is I could dash jump away to bait, turn around, Sair, right? So this is so important to learn. So just, yeah, again, really practice these movement options and just see how it works in your gameplay. Again, it's different for every weapon. You could dash jump reverse there, you could dash jump forward there, whatnot. Next little movement tech, this works a lot on Lance, and this people do it so much, especially Megdi, is dash jump and dodge back. And this is a really good baiting tool. It like fakes out your opponent, they might attack, and then you can punish, right? So dash jump, dodge backwards. Just practice this, get used to it. It's just really important. Another thing you can do is instead of dodging backwards is you can dodge diagonally downwards. This just gives you a little bit better positioning. I just don't like it as much because Lance Sider is so useful compared to Side Light. Well, they're both useful, but yeah. You can dodge down though, and this just puts you on the ground quicker. But I like to dodge back horizontally more often. And this applies to almost every weapon. Dash jump, dodge back. It's just a great baiting tool. There's also these things I like to call dash pivots. So if I do a dash jump, I can turn around Sair, and you like reverse your momentum, right? It's, again, a really good baiting tool. Like it's like, oh, I'm going away, never mind, I'm gonna hit you instead, right? It's just really useful. And what you can also do with this is you could go reverse options. So if I do like a dash jump nair, my nair doesn't hit behind, as you can see. But if I did like a let me move this spot a bit, there we go. If I do, instead of a dash jump nair, if I do like a dash jump reverse nair, I hit them. So just getting really comfortable with like dash jumping, reversing it, and whatnot, especially on some other legends. Like let's say you're on blasters, for instance. What you can do is you can dash jump pivot nair and see how you like stall the momentum. It's just so useful. And even like those are the combos, right? So just getting familiar with dash jumping. Dash jumping is essential, right? Practice those dash jump fast falls like this. You can even like dash jump across the stage like this if you want. Just force yourself to learn it. Okay? What else was there with movement? There is one thing which you can do is like, you can like slide up the stage. So like one thing which you can do if you're like off stage, for instance, is like, let's say I'm hit off stage and I want to get back. I can like jump and like glide to the edge. You see what I mean like that? It's not as useful. These are like little things that just add up. Brawlhalla has so many movement options. Just play around in training room. Force yourself to get uncomfortable. That's like the best way I can say it. And just have fun with it. Oh, there's one more thing that is essential I haven't gone over, which is chase dodging. So if you don't know, if you land an attack in Brawlhalla, you get this thing called a chase dodge, right? So if I land a down light, I can chase dodge towards my opponent. You can chain those into 2 dodges, so that's a chain dodge. So it's like a chain dodge, chase dodge, or you're chaining the chase dodge. It looks like this. So chase dodge, and then chase dodge again. I chase dodge forward, then I chase dodge upwards. One thing with this is it's called a chase dodge. So you can dodge up, but you can't dodge backwards. It has to be in the direction of your opponent. This is really useful in terms of 2v2. Because like if you land an attack, you can like reposition yourself for the next opponent. But another thing with chaining those chase dodges is you can switch the direction. So I can chain dodge horizontally and then upwards, right? And this just repositions myself. You can also go a chase dodge spot dodge. So chase dodge and I spot dodge it. This just extends my iframes and I can like stay on the ground for a while. You could just chase dodge forwards twice, but I think doing the spot dodge might give you slightly more iframes, but it's all preference. There's so many options in Brawlhalla, like dash jump down there, dash jump like reverse down there, jump down there. You could like jump fast fall, do some stuff, right? Just get familiar with these inputs. On blasters, you got dash jump Sair. Learn what works with your weapon and just have fun with it. Learn these new movement options, practice them on a day-to-day, and just slowly you'll incorporate it into your gameplay and you'll see how it's useful. Again, it's different for every weapon, okay? So that's really, really important. So certain weapons will have different options than others. So like, see how I have to chase dodge there to reposition for my neutral air? So if I do like a, let's say I do like a Sair here, I need to chase dodge in order to keep going, right? Let's say I hit like a down light there, I can like chase dodge Sair or whatever if I want to like reposition, or I can like down light, whatever. There's just so many uses and whatnot, like with Lance for instance, right? Let's say I hit a Lance neutral air here, I repositioned with the chase dodge, canceled it, and then recovery. By the way, with chase dodging, you can cancel them. So let's say you land an attack, I can chase dodge and then cancel it if I want to, ignore the taunt. But chase dodge and then cancel the next one or whatever. You don't even need to chase dodge. You can like cancel it immediately, right? So yeah, if you dodge, you can cancel the dodge if you attack immediately, right? So like that was a dash, actually. If I go like that, chase dodge, and then I didn't really cancel it there. You know, better example is hammer, okay? If I do a downlight like the Russian Mafia, I'm actually chase dodging, but I'm canceling it. I jump, then dodge. It was like jump, then chase dodge, and then I recovery canceled it. That's all I'm doing. So jump, so it's downlight, jump, chase dodge, and then I recovery. But quicker. You see what I mean? So the point is I'm not going to go over every weapon in the game because that would take way too long. But the point is learn your options. Learn what chase dodging is, dash dancing, dash jumping, fast falling, and learn how it fits your kit. Guys, if this helped you, hit that like, subscribe, comment down below. I know that this is a very vague tutorial, but I just wanted to go over the basics and what you should be practicing, and these are them. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.